everybody, this is Michelle Goldstein with Heart Alchemy Yoga, and today we'll add on to our group of half-hour flow sequences. So let's go ahead and get started. It's such a great way to start the day, or finish the day, or take a midday break, you know, come to child's pose. Yoga, whenever you can get it in, is always a good idea, in my opinion, in my experience. And so here you are. Feel your body in space. And as you begin to settle into your practice, allow your breath to deepen and smooth out your breathing. Just begin to experience a steady flow of conscious breath. And start to move with it a little bit as you inhale. Come up to all fours, and as you exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips and press back to your first down dog pose of your practice. Just be mindful that you can hear the sound of your breath as you move into these postures. So the Ujjayi breath that we breathe in Hatha yoga practice, it sounds like the ocean moving in and out through your nose and down the back of your throat on the inhale and the exhale. So it's literally pulling traction, the traction of oxygen and prana, life force, vitality, energy, and spirit with every deep breath you take. And spread your fingers along the floor. Start to slope the hips up and press the heels down towards the ground. And step your right foot up to your hands. Set your left knee down on your mat. You can keep the toes tucked or untuck them. Reach the arms up. For a breath, big inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And then as you exhale, release the hands down to your mat. And step your left foot up to hips distance from your right at the front. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold in half. Inhale, rise up to stand. Press the feet, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold forwards all the way down. Inhale, lengthen, come halfway up. And exhale, step yourself back to plank position. Top of a push-up, lift the pubic bone up towards your chin, tailbone down towards your heels, shift forwards on your toes, and lower down, chaturanga or the floor. Good. Inhale over the toes, up dog or cobra, and exhale, take the hips back, downward facing dog. And deepest breath in and out through the nose. Begin to lengthen the sides of your body. So what muscles engage to get the length from the side ribs and the side waist? Start to activate those. Keep the lower ribs softened up into your chest. And step your left foot up to the front of your space. And set the right knee down. With the toes tucked or untucked, take the arms up. Anjaneyasana. One of my favorites. Just one breath, sit down into it, and then release the hands down, and step your right foot up to meet your left. And the feet either now together or hips apart. Lengthen, inhale, and fold forwards, exhale. Good. Rise up to stand, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forwards, come all the way down. Good. Inhale, Lengthen out and exhale, step or jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale back. Downward dog pose. And just get yourself centered and grounded in your breath. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, walk or hop your feet up to your hands. Lengthen, inhale. And fold in, exhale. Good, rise up to stand, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. So these half-hour flows, we really just get moving. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump back. So I definitely suggest that you already have a vinyasa practice established, that you have some sense of a flow practice before you start doing these videos. Because it may not seem intense if you've been practicing for a while, but if you're brand new, it's sort of a lot of movement without quite as much warm-up as usual. Inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, float your feet up to your hands. Good, lengthen, inhale. And fold in, exhale. Good, rise up, inhale, reach the arms. And exhale, fold forwards, come all the way down. Good, last one of these, inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, back, downward dog pose. Lift your right leg up, inhale, and as you exhale, softly step your right foot up to the front of your mat. Come up to crescent pose on the back toes, sweep the arms up, and take a few breaths here to continue to warm up. Now, as you sit down into crescent, lengthen along the inner left leg. So think about your left leg for a moment, and the inner hamstrings and groin muscles, and the inner calf muscles. Lengthen back. Deep breath, lift the front of the pelvis up, lift the heart up, inhale. And then as you exhale, hands down to your mat, step back to plank. Bring your feet together, please roll to the outer edge of the right foot and reach your left arm up. So side plank. So if you want to modify, feel free to put your right knee down, that's a good variation. You can also take your left foot and plant it to the floor in front of you, which is actually a great variation of side plank that will help you build the upper body strength to better support yourself. Otherwise, classic Vashisthasana, both legs straight, left arm reaches up, one more breath. Good, release to plank, inhale, and exhale, lower yourself down. Good, inhale, upward dog, exhale back, downward dog pose. Good, lift your left leg, inhale, and exhale, step the left foot all the way up to the front softly. Come up, crescent pose. On the back toes, you can even keep the back knee a little bent if you're working with a lower back injury or sensitivity. But again, activate those inner leg muscles. They'll help to support the pelvis more in healthy alignment. So the inner right leg, especially, lengthen that back. Front of the pelvis lift, shoulders soften. Good, sit down into it, lift the heart, inhale, and then exhale the hands down. Step back to plank. Bring your feet together. Please roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Reach the right arm up. You're in side plank or any variation of side plank that you like. The idea is to customize your practice so that it fits you like a glove, as opposed to trying to fit yourself into a practice that's not appropriate. So yoga is a fine-tuning of life. One more breath. Good, release. Actually, life is already fine-tuned. It's a fine-tuning of allowing it to flow through you. Take a vinyasa, please. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So it's one of the reasons that I've always gravitated towards flow yoga, especially, is that it really allows the opportunity to go with the flow just in a very physical way. And the mind follows. And the way the mind follows is by following the breath in and out of the experience in the physical body. Inhale, the heels lift. Exhale, walk or hop your feet up to your hands. Good, lengthen out, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Good, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. And exhale, fold forwards, the legs straighten. Good. Lengthen out, inhale. And exhale, step back, lower down, or jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll take a little warrior one flow. Step your right foot up, back heel flat. One breath, inhale, warrior one pose. And exhale, release. Hands down, step back, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back, down dog. The left foot steps through, back heel flat. Warrior one. Inhale. And release. Plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward dog pose. Step your right foot through. Back heel spins flat. Warrior one. One breath. Come up. And exhale, let it go. Step back, plank. And lower down. Good. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog. Left foot lunge, warrior one. Come up, inhale, bend the left knee, root the outer right foot. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Good, you guys. Back to down dog. We'll keep it going. Step the right foot through, back heel flat. One breath, warrior one. Inhale. And release. Plank. Lower down. Good. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back. Left foot steps through. One breath. Warrior one. Come up. Inhale. Good, you guys. Exhale, let it go. Plank. And lower. Good. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. This time lift the right leg. Inhale. And step the right foot through. Exhale. Good. Warrior one pose. One breath. Inhale. Nice. Warrior two. Exhale. Good. Bend the right knee. Inhale. Reverse warrior. And exhale. Release the hands down. Step back. Plank. And lower down. Good. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, step through to lunge. Warrior one, inhale. Good, warrior two, exhale. Inhale, sweep up and back, bend the left knee deep. Exhale, release your hands. Step back, lower down. Good, inhale up, and exhale back. Nice, you guys. Deep breath in your down dog. Feel your heart beat in your chest. Feel your breath move in and out of your body. This is how it feels to be alive right now, which is really the ultimate gift. Step your right foot up to your hands, please. And spin your back heel flat. Come up to warrior one pose. Good, you guys. Open up warrior two. So you're in warrior two pose. Right knee is bent. Left leg is straight. Sit down into it. Soften your shoulders. Soften your wrists. Deepen your breath. Press your right leg straight, inhale. Lengthen forwards into triangle pose as you exhale. Good. Press the inner edge of the right foot down. Right Make these alignment points to work the inner hamstring. So press the inner right foot, hug the right hip towards your left heel. So the right hip hugs to the midline, and you lengthen from your right foot to your right hip, and from your right hip especially to the right shoulder. So the right side of the torso elongates, and the left side of your torso contracts a little bit to support that length. Okay, so from here we'll step up to half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Reach forwards, right hand to either the floor under your right shoulder, or if you work with a block at home, feel free to grab it here. It could be really helpful. Flex the left foot. If you're feeling it, maybe you lift the corners of your mouth. Right? No pressure, but it could change the experience if you do that into a more enjoyable one. Good, you guys, one more breath, okay? You're going to come all the way up to stand at the front of the mat. Come all the way up, set your left foot down next to your right foot, reach your arms up, inhale, and then with your right hand, grab onto your left wrist and come in for a side stretch. Gently draw your left arm towards the right. Keep the front of the pelvis lifted up, so you've got a lot of pelvic tilt, a lot of space in the lower back. One more breath. Good, you guys, come up, inhale, release the arms, and exhale, fold in half. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, Vinyasa, make your way back. Chaturanga. Good, inhale, up dog. And exhale, back. Downward dog. Step your left foot up to your hands. Come up, warrior one pose. And warrior two on your exhale. So we're really only in these postures for a few seconds, especially with a half-hour practice. Drop in deeply. It's our responsibility as yogis to be able to drop into a peaceful place. It's a work in progress for myself as well, but it's a brilliant place to practice it on the mat. That's why we have our formal practice. One more breath. Good. The left leg straight. And triangle pose. Good, breathe. Sometimes I joke with myself about how amazingly peaceful and calm I can be on my mat, and I still totally flip out sometimes in life. But see, that's the thing, is that the flip outs start to get smoother, and I'm able to experience them a lot more calmly now. And with practice, eventually, maybe we transcend them and just completely respond to life without reacting. So this is the practice in action. And take advantage of these moments on your mat, because in my experience, it's much, much easier here than in the day-to-day, where it can often be a lot more unpredictable and challenging. Right, so step up to half moon when you're ready. So every conscious breath we take is creating a memory in the cells in our body and in our mind and in our brain of how it feels to be breathing deeply and at peace. So as you press down through the inner left foot and flex your thighs, soften your shoulders away from your ears, and lift the corners of your mouth. This is all optional, but maybe you choose to do that. It might be nice. Come all the way up to stand. Right foot next to the left. At the front of your mat, reach the arms up. And with your left hand this time, grab your right wrist, and we'll side stretch to the other side. Press the feet down. And lengthen through both sides of your torso. Good. Come up, inhale, release the arms, and then exhale, fold forwards. Fold in half. lengthen out, inhale. And this time as you exhale, step your left foot straight back behind you. And take your left hand down to the floor on the inside of the right foot. Reach the right arm up for a little twist. Good. Lengthen the left heel back. One more breath. Open your heart. And then from here, spin your left heel flat to the floor and interlace your fingers behind your back. Okay, so you're in warrior one setup with the legs. Maybe you heel toe the right foot to the right a little bit, and we'll come in for humble warrior pose. So you start to fold in the right shoulder along the inner edge of the right knee. The shoulder blades come together onto your back. And then what can you relax right now? Like spread your toes, soften your neck, relax your brow completely. And then you'll come up to warrior one pose. Inhale, bend the right knee. Open up to warrior two on your exhale. You're doing amazing, everybody. Inhale, reverse warrior just like before. And this time we'll come in for side angle pose. You can take the right elbow to the right thigh if that feels good to you, or I like to take the right hand down to the ground or to a block personally. And the left arm, you'll reach over the left ear for extended side angle pose. Good, deep breath. Keep the front of the pelvis lifted up, tilted upwards towards your face. Tailbone lengthens down. One more breath. Good, you guys, go ahead and come back up. Warrior two. One breath. Inhale. And exhale the hands down. Step back to down dog. Lift the right leg up. Open the right hip. Bend your right knee. Good. And then square off your hips and take your right knee to your left elbow just for a breath. And inhale, lift the right leg, a little mini core detour. Exhale the right knee to the right elbow for a breath. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, hug the right knee into your chest. Set your right foot down at the front of your mat again and step your left foot up to meet your right foot. Nice, lengthen out, inhale. Fold in half, exhale. And then bend your knees, chair pose, one breath, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, step your right foot straight back behind you. And right hand to the ground, left arm reach up for the twist. Good, deep breath, you're doing amazing. Take the shoulders away from the ears. If you ever feel you want to rest, you know it's your practice, you just set your knees down and rest. It's nice at home, you can just hit the pause button too, which is really great. Keep the rib cage lifted and the heart open, and take the left hand down. Spin your right heel flat to the floor behind you. Right, interlace your fingers behind your back. So you've got warrior one set up with the feet, maybe a little wide stance, left foot to the left, and then fold forwards into that left hip. Good, everybody. Come on up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale to side angle. So either the left elbow to the left knee or the left hand to the floor. Hug that left hip into the midline of your body. And deep breath in and out through your nose. Nice, you guys. Come on up, warrior two, inhale. And exhale the hands down. Step back, lift the left leg. Inhale, you're in a three-legged down dog. Open the left hip. Take a few moments here, feel the stretch, savor it. And square off your hips. Bring your left knee to your right elbow for a breath. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale the left knee to the left elbow for a breath. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Set your left foot down at the front. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Lengthen, inhale. Good, you guys. Fold forwards, exhale. And this time, separate your feet. You can step totally off your mat for a wide stance. And just fold forwards into Prasarita. Prasarita Padottanasana. So in this pose, you can grab your ankles. Some of you hook the big toes. Some of you maybe are on a block. Some of you grab the floor. Just let your heart rate come down a little bit and deepen your breath. Good. Come back up. Step back to down dog. And go ahead and set your knees down on your mat. You guys rocked it. Come on up onto your knees. We're not done yet, but we'll just finish with a back bend here. Come in for camel pose. If you prefer wheel or bow pose, another back bend, take it here. Lift the heart up. I happen to like camel. I think it's very accessible for most people, which is one of the reasons I really like it a lot. Maybe the hands come down the backs of the legs. Some of you reach back for your heels. And keep space along the back of your neck, like your head was floating on a cloud. Good. Come on up. Nice work, you guys. Cross your ankles behind you and come all the way onto your back. So when I only have a half-hour practice, I pretty much always finish with thread the eye of the needle, a back bend, thread the eye of the needle, and a twist. So if there's something else that feels good to you, you know you have the reins of your life and the power to do what you want. So if you want pigeon, or maybe you're feeling like stretching your hamstrings more than your hips today, just please always, this is really the practice of yoga, from what I understand, is to listen deeply to your body and respond with wisdom to your body's intelligence. The practice of yoga is not taking instruction from a teacher and applying it as the truth. As teachers, we are living our truths, hopefully as well, but we're teaching what we know based on our own experience. So in yoga, you're also integrating what you know as your experience. Go ahead and release and switch sides. And so while I've learned much from my teachers, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to practice with so many amazing teachers, ultimately the self is the guru, the greatest teacher that there is, the one that pulls us really from the darkness into the light. That's only we can do that for ourselves. Which is a lot of responsibility, but it's also amazing, because once, if you want something done right, you do it yourself, right? All right, so we're taking our enlightenment into our own hands and living happier, more fulfilling, enjoyable lives. Okay, go ahead and release and bring your right knee into your chest, your left leg straight, and we'll finish with a twist. to center, switch sides. Feel your body relax and release into the twist. Back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And feel free to take Shavasana now and rest. Or come to sit and meditate. I always at least take one moment after my practice, even when I'm so super busy and don't have time. I take 1 minute to sit and bow my head to my heart. And personally, I always give thanks first to my parents, because I'm so grateful for my life, and to my teachers, and to my friends, and my community, and to my efforts. So maybe check that out. Lift your heart, bow your head, everybody. Namaste, you guys. Nice work. I'm Michelle Goldstein. Thank you for watching my video here at Heart Alchemy Yoga. You can practice with me. Subscribe to Heart Alchemy Yoga here at YouTube, and you can practice with me whenever you like. Namaste, everybody. Take care.